Good morning children, I hope class 8 children are watching this video. As we have been doing square and square roots, in last class we had seen by long division method we had started, and one exercise also we had done, question number 1 to 14. Today we are going to do question number 15 to 19 from exercise 3E. I hope up to 14 already you might have done, and you might have started also 15 to 19. So, those who have started, just be with your copy so that you can check you have done correctly or not, and those who have not done, just you be ready with your notebook and book so that you can complete together. So, let us start. Your 15th question you have, find the least number which must be added to 6203 to obtain a perfect square. Find this perfect square and its square root. So, what is required to be done here? You see, in last class also we had seen similar questions, in examples also we had done this type of questions. So, 6203 you have, you need to find out a perfect square. So, for this you need to try to find out the perfect square of this number, so that we can find out what number should be added to this, so that it will become a perfect square. So, here you see how we will solve. We can write to get the required number, we need to try to find out the square root of 6203. So, try to find out the square root of 6203 by long division method. 6203, and here you see we make pair. From right side we start like this. Now, you see how many times it will go, 8 8 is 64 it will be. So, we will take 7 times, 7 7 is 49. Now, it is needed to be subtracted. What you will get? 12 minus 9 is equal to 3, 5 minus 4 is equal to 1. This 7 is required to be written over here, is required to be added on this, you will get 14. Now, next period you have 03, that is required to be taken down. So, it will become 03. Now, which number will be written on over here, and you need to multiply the number, so that you will get about to this number or equal to this number. Equal to you cannot get, because this is not a perfect square. So, you try what number is required to be written here. So, suppose you have 1 4, if you are writing 8 times, suppose if you are taking 8 times. So, if you need to multiply by 8. So, what you will get? You see 8 8 is 64, 8 4 is 32 and 6 38, and 8 1 is 8 and 3 11. So, what you will get? 1184, it will be very less. So, one more time we need to try. Suppose 148, sorry, this will become 149, this will become 149, 9 times we will take. Now, you see 9 9 is 81, 9 4 is 36, 36 and 8 44, 4 you will have, 9 1 is 9 and 4 13. Now, you see 1341 is bigger than this. So, this number we will write over here. 8 times was very small it was. So, 9 times we will take. If 9 times you are taking, what number you are getting? 1341. Now, you need to find out the difference in between. So, 1341 minus 1303. What you will get? 11 minus 3, you will get 8, and here you will get 3. It means you have got 38. So, this difference what you have got? This difference of these both numbers, what you have got 38, just you see if 38 would be there in this number, if 38 would be added on this number, completely it would be divided by 9 times, and that is why 38 is required to be added on 6203, so that you will get the perfect square, and your perfect square number will be 6203 plus 38. Here we will write clearly 38 is required to be added on 6203, so that it will become a perfect square, and the number would be, and the new number would be or will be 6203 plus 38. It means 8 and 3 1, 8 and 3 11, 3 and 0 3 and 1 4 and 6 2. So, your new number will be 6241. 6241. So, this number will be new number, and your perfect square for this is the perfect square number, and the square root of this number will be 79, and you can write, and root under 6241 will be equal to 79, and this will be your answer. So, in this way this type of question is required to be solved. So, if any number is required to be added on that number, you need to find out what number is required to be added on given number, so that it will become a perfect square. What we need to do, at last we need to take one more time, and we need to find out the difference. This difference is required to be added on this number, so that it will become a perfect square. Next number you see, here you have find the least number which must be added to 8400 to obtain the perfect square. Find this perfect square and its square root. Similar question is there. So, here you see, again we will write to get the required number, we need to try to find the perfect square. We need to find the square root of 8400. You try to find out 8400. Here you see, we will divide this like this, pair will be made. Now, you see 9 9 81, it is needed to be subtracted, you will get 3. Next period you have 0 0, 9 is required to be added over here, it will be 18. Now, we need to see how many times it will go. One time, if one time we will take, it will become 181, one time 181. If two times we will try, it will become 2 2 j 4 and 18 2 j 36. So, difference will be 64. You need to find out the difference. Difference is 64. So, 64 is required to be added on this number, so that it will become a perfect square. So, here you see what you will write clearly, 64 is required to be added on 8400, so that it will become a perfect square. The new number will be 8400 plus 64, it means 8464, and square root of 8464 will be 92, and this will be your answer. In this way it is required to be solved. Next question you see, find the least number of 4 digit which is a perfect square. Also find the square root of the number so obtained. Find the least number of 4 digit which is a perfect square. Least number of 4 digit. How will solve this question you see? The smallest 4 digit number is 1000. The smallest 4 digit number is 1000. We need to try to find out the square root of this number. We will write, to get the desired number, we need to try to find the square root of 1000. Just you try to find out the square root of 1000. Here you will have 3 3 is 9, 1 you will get 600. Just you see, one time if we are taking, it will be very less. So what we will do? 2 times we will try. 2 times we will take. 2 2 ja 4, 2 6 ja 12. So difference is what? 24. And this difference is your answer. This difference is your answer. So again, what will you write? Clearly, 24 is required to be added on 1000, so that it will become a perfect square. So the least number of 4 digit which is a perfect square will be 1000 plus 24. It means 1024. 1024 plus 1000 plus 24, it means 1024, and this will be your answer. So square root of 1024 will be 32. So in this way we need to write proper answer for everything. So you have got the answer. You had to find out the square root of the number, so obtains the square root of the number is 32, and already you have got the 4 digit number, least 4 digit number which is a perfect square. Least 4 digit number, the smallest 4 digit number you have 1000, but this is not a perfect square. So we need to find out what number is required to be added on this, so that it will become a perfect square. So we found that 24 is required to be added on this, so that it will become a perfect square. So 1024, what you have got, this is the least number of 4 digit which is a perfect square. Next you see, find the greatest number of 5 digit which is a perfect square. Also find the square root of the number so obtained. So easy question it is. As we have solved previous questions, in the same way it is required to be solved, but here you need to subtract the number, because the greatest number you need to find out of 5 digit. So here you see how we will do. The greatest 5 digit number is equal to 99,999. Now we, to get the desired number, we need to find out what number is required to be subtracted from 99,999. We need to find out what number is required to be subtracted from this, so that we will subtract that number from this and we will get the desired number. So let us see how we will do. Pair is required to be made. 3 period you have, this single digit, 3 3 ja 9, 0, 99 will be taken down, and this is 3, this became 6. Now one time it will go, so this will be 61, you subtract this, 8 and 9 minus 6 is equal to 3. Next period is required to be taken down. Now 1 is required to be written over here, is required to be added on this. So it will become 62. Now we need to see what number is required to be written over here, so that we will get about to this number. So you try 6 times, 6 times you try, 6 6 is 36, 3 you have, 6 2 is 12 and 3 15, 1 you have, 6 6 is 36 and 1 37. You subtract this, what you will get? 9 minus 6 3, 9 minus 5 4, and 8 minus 7 is equal to 1. So 183 is the difference, and this is your remainder. This number is required to be subtracted from 99,999, so that this number will become a perfect square. So here we will write clearly 143 is required to be subtracted from 99,999, and this will be 99,999 minus 143. 9 minus 3 is equal to 6, 9 minus 4 is equal to 5, and 9 minus 1 is equal to 8, and this is 9 and this is 9. So new number, what is the perfect square of 5 digit? The greatest 5 digit number which is a perfect square is 99,856. So, here you got the answer. Find the greatest number of 5 digits which is a perfect square. Also find the square root of the number so obtained. So, square root of this number already you have got. Square root of this number will be 316. So, this is your answer, the greatest 5 digit. So, your perfect square root of your perfect square number 99,856 will be 316 and this will be your answer. So, in this way you need to find out your answer. So, what you had to find out? Find the greatest number of 5 digit number, greatest number of 5 digit you have 99,999. Then we need to see what number is required to be subtracted from this number, so that we will get a perfect square of 5 digit number. So, remainder what you have got 143, this number is required to be subtracted from here. You subtracted and you have got 99,856. So, this is the greatest 5 digit number which is a perfect square, and square root of this number is 316. Next question you see, the area of a square field is 60,025 meters square. A man cycles along its boundary at 18 km per hour. In how much time will he return to the starting point? Here you see the area of a square field. Suppose you have a area of a square field has been given. This is your square field and area has been given. Area has been given, that is 60025 meter square. This is area of the square field. A man cycles along its boundary. Suppose a man is there who is cycling from here, starting point. So, from here he cycles like this and then he comes back to the starting point over here. Question is what? A man cycles along its boundary at 18 km per hour. 18 km per hour is the speed of his cycling. In how much time will he return to the starting point? It means what we need to find out. This distance he will cover. So, what distance he will cover? This is square and this is side. So, boundary will be what? Perimeter of this square. So, this length will be suppose A, this is A, this is A and this is A. So, perimeter of square is equal to 4A. So, this distance he will travel. So, traveling in this up to this distance, how much time he will take, we need to find out. That is it. His speed is 18 km per hour, distance is 4A, where A you have to find out, area has been given, then you need to find out how much time he will take to complete the whole boundary. How we will solve, you see. Area of the given square field is equal to 60025 meters square. Therefore, side will be what? Square root of area. This is your formula. Side is equal to square root of area, or side is denoted by A also. A is equal to square root of area. So, that is root under 60025. Now, this square root of 60025 you find out by any method, by prime factorization method or long division method, whatever you feel easy. So, suppose by long division method we are finding out what we will get, 60025. Here you see 2 2 is 4, if you subtract you will get 2, next period you have 0 0, this 2 is required to be written over here, is required to be added, you will get 4. Now we need to see how many times it will go, so that we will get this number or about to this number. So it will go 4 times. If 5 times you are taking, it will be bigger than this. 4 4 is 16, 4 4 is 16 and 1 17. What you will get? 24. 10 minus 6 is equal to 4, 9 minus 7 is equal to 2. Next period you have 25. Now you see this is required to be added, you will get 4 8. Now what number is required to be written over here, so that you will get about to this number. So 5 times you take, 5 5 is 25, 5 8 is 40 and 2 42, 5 4 is 20 and 4 24. So if you are subtracting, you will get remainder 0. So finally you have got square root of 240, square root of 60,025 is equal to 245. Means side you have got, side means what? A you have got 245 meter. One thing you need to remember, here area has been given in meter square, but speed has been given in kilometer. So this is required to be changed into meter. Now we will write total distance he will cover. Total distance he will cycle or cover will be perimeter of the square field, and that will be 4 into A, it means 4 into 245. So this will be 4 5 is 20, 4 4 is 16 and 2 18, 4 2 is 8 and 1 9 meter. So total distance he has to cover is 980 meter and his speed is 18 kilometer per hour. So you need to find out time. So how we will find? You see, use unitary method, since 18 kilometer or 18,000 meter he covers in 1 hour. 1 hour means 60 minutes. Therefore, 1 kilometer or 1 meter he will cover, you write 1 meter he will cover in 60 by 18,000 minute. Therefore, 980 meter he will cover in 60 by 18,000 into 980. Now here you see this 0 and 0 got cancelled, this 0 and this 0 got cancelled, 6 1 is 6, 6 3 is 18, 2 1 is 2, 2 5 is 10, 2 4 is 8 and 2 9 is 18. So you got 49 by 15 minute. Or if you are converting this into second, what you will get? 15 3 is 45. So 3 whole 4 by 15 minute we can write. And again, if you are further you are changing this into second, you will be having into 3 by 15 into 60, it means 15 4 is 60. So you will get, in this way you write 3 minute and 4 by 15 into 60 second, or you will get 3 minute 16 second, and this will be your answer. So, in proper way answer is required to be written. To complete the whole boundary, he will take 3 minutes 16 second, that you will write answer. Hence, in 3 minutes 60 second he will complete the whole boundary, and that will be your answer. So, I hope you understood all the questions, and if similar questions will be there, I think you will be able to solve all the questions, not only from your exercise, from others also. If different questions will be there, you will be able to solve. So, next day we will see next topic. Till then, thank you.